Hey everyone, this is Sky Juice coming to you live and direct. We are going to transition from our juice and smoothie cleanse to our raw food challenge. So we're going to try and do 30 days raw, and I'm going to try to create as many recipes and different things to make it really easy for you. Now, the one thing that I really want to at least share with folks is I watch a lot of videos and I read a lot of recipes, and I think for the regular person who's more like with the regular flow of eating American food, it gets too complicated, and I really want to show folks how to make this like really practical and easy, affordable, practical, and simple. Okay, so you don't need a dehydrator to make healthy raw food, and you don't need a whole lot of goji and expensive maca and yucca and all those types of things. This is going to be how can I eat healthy and fast and make it easy. So that's the direction we're going to go in. The first recipe that I want to show you guys, I'm going to make 2 nut pâtés, and we're going to use pumpkin seeds, which are actually soaked in water, and then we also have sunflower seeds, which have been soaking in water for probably about 2 or 3 hours. And the reason why we soak our seeds is because they are dormant. All seeds, nuts, and beans, they get, when they dry, an enzyme inhibitor forms on them to prevent them from sprouting in the packet. And this just happens in nature in general, or else they would be growing everywhere. When they dry, they go to sleep, basically. So when you soak them, it releases that enzyme inhibitor, which makes them now a living food. So we went from raw food, which they were raw, to living. So you always want to soak your nuts, seeds, and beans so that you can invoke life. See, we all have the ability to create life. But anyway, so the nut seed pâtés, the nut pâtés or the seed pâtés, I think should be part of our basic staple on how to make a real simple raw food delicious meal, because really and truly, when we think of what is the basis of raw food living, the basis of raw food is salads, lots of green leafies and whatever you can put on it and make it. And there lacks something in that that is satisfying, because folks lose that bread thing and that savory comfort food. So this is what I consider raw food comfort food, okay? And from this we can make like 300 different thousand versions of it, but I'm going to show you the basis for how I make it. So the water's in here. I'm just going to drain off some of it into this one and leave a little bit in there for moisture. Food processor. And basically, just going to season it up. So I have, let's do some fresh garlic. Now, some folks don't eat garlic. I do. Then, liquid aminos is one of my favorite. Salts. This would be a salt substitute. So try that. And then I want to put... let's use some fresh herbs. So we have a little bit of basil. Oops. This is about done. Alright, I have some fresh herb in there. And I want to put some carrot. And that's pretty much... that's what we're going to start with. And then we're going to taste it. Now, if you look at it, it has a grainy texture. See that? Now that you can use, if I was going to make like a raw taco, I would use it at this state, because it has like what we call a ground beef type of texture. So that's how I would use it, like that. However, I'm going to put a little coconut oil. I actually would normally use olive oil for this, because coconut oil has a stronger flavor, but I don't have any right now. So we're going to still work with it. We're going to put a little coconut oil in it. So now it's going to be a little creamier. And we're going to let it go like that. Everything to go down. I found some pepper, but I don't know how hot it is. Oh, and here's one of my favorite little seasonings, some cumin. Gives it a nice meaty taste to it. And I'm just going to mix that one time. And that's pretty much it for this. So that is our, this is going to be our nut meat pate. And I'm going to show you how this all will come together a little bit. And we're going to take this. Now, I don't clean out every time I make something because this seasoning enhances the next thing. So, blade back in. And once you make this once, you can use it until it's done. I mean, this is not preparation. Like, folks who make all these foods every single day, it's too much. So we're gonna go some nutritional yeast in this one, and this is gonna give it a nice cheesy flavor. And for folks who don't know about nutritional yeast, this is the yeast that grows on molasses, and it is the only vegetarian source of vitamin B12. So for folks who go hardcore vegan, this is a food supplement. So we got that. Put in my liquid aminos again, and you don't have to use this. You can use salt, or you can use celery. You can use the bottom of Swiss chard. You don't have to use salt, but I tend to like certain things. I'm going to use some more coconut oil, only because that's what I have right now. But I would normally use olive oil because like the flavor thing.
How'd you think?
No, I don't want to go that direction. All right, so we're going to leave it like that. A little lemon. In fact, I don't even need a whole. Take the, this is going to just give it a little bit more tartness. And if you don't take off all of the skin, it's okay. Just get the seeds out. The seeds are going to eventually, over time, make your dish bitter. Get it in there. Alrighty. And then what you can do is this one, I'm actually going to add a little bit more water because this is going to be more of a pourable sauce. This is going to be more like a
cheese.
What is like a cheese sauce? Like you pour it, and I'll even fake you out for 1 second. Let me show you what I would do. And I need some. All right, so I got some turmeric. Because people like that yellow thing that happens with cheese. I mean, that's just the way we think, even though cheese is in every color on the planet. And then I'm going to turn it on. So it's yellowish. Wanna try that? That's gonna be like a cheese leaf. And sometimes you can just cut the spine down a little, like in half. And that kind of like brings it a little bit more flat. And you don't have to do this all the time. especially when you have a collard leaf that's like this big. These tend to be really hard and not groovy. But anyway, so you have your, this is going to be like a little taco, right? So we have our nut meat pate. This is our ground round. And of course you can put like cayenne and whatever have you. You have your nut meat pate, and then I'm going to grab some lettuce and put that on there like that. And then tomatoes, and then all the ingredients basically that you would put into a salad. So we got some cucumbers.
Oh gosh, you make me hungry.
And then we'll even do, like carrots I normally like to shred. So
It's no time.
it is.
Really fast,
Okay.
so I kept it here.
Then, so this is going to be like a pourable. This is going to be our cheese sauce. Uh-oh, did a whole piece? Oh. And there you go. There's your little taco burrito. Real simple. Oops. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh. For me?
You have to eat it now.
This looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Mmm. Does she like it?
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yummy?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. Pretty simple. And I don't mean to go fast so that you don't understand. I mean to go fast to show you that it's really simple. I don't measure. It's not even what I put in. I don't even remember what I put in. It's really about inspiration and just showing you, just do this, do that, and make it happen. Whatever I did, you can substitute everything. So if you don't want to use the pumpkin seeds or the sunflower seeds, you can use cashews, almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts make a nice pate. What other nuts? What other nuts?
Cashews.
Cashews, I said. Anything else?
Oh.
Peanuts.
Peanuts you can use.
Almonds.
Almonds, I've said.
Oh.
Okay, instead of the coconut oil, naturally you can use olive oil. You can use the oil from the sesame oil, the tahini. You can use avocados for fat if you want to throw a little avocado in there to make it creamy. What else? Now, of course, for your seasonings, you can use, I definitely say go with fresh herbs. So the basil, the cilantro, the rosemary, thyme, all of those fresh herbs, throw it in there. Cumin happens to be one of my favorite dry seasonings. I love cumin. Definitely garlic. You can put onions too. If you don't want to do garlic, you don't have to. If you want to go a little more tart, you can do lemon. You can also do vinegar, like apple cider if you want. So like you can take this and blow it up and just create whatever you want. It's not really about recipes. It's about MacGyver. I'm the queen of MacGyver in the kitchen. We got a little this, we got a little that, and we're going to create a whole thing for very little. And it also helps with rotating food because folks, some people don't know how to cook unless they have every ingredient in the recipe. And that's not realistic. Sometimes you have a little bit of this and that, and you just make it work, right? So join us for our 30-day challenge. We have a fantabulous, fabulous wellness clinic group forum on Facebook. You have to get through me to get in because it is like high-level security. We have books, ebooks, videos, and everything. So message me for more information on that. And otherwise, you know, just join the email list and I'll just send you all kinds of cool information because that's what I do. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.